Have you been hanging and banging, brothers and sisters? Have you been in the gym, pumping that iron, and getting yourself in top shape? If so, you need to fuel your body, and nobody can do it better for you at a better price and a better quality product than our friends at Best Price Nutrition. That's bestpricenutrition.com. 1-800-499-4810. They got free shipping on orders over $99 in the USA. They even have a 30-day return policy. Ladies and gentlemen, Best Price Nutrition is where it's at. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to take a few seconds and talk about something I feel very passionate about, and that is Brian Ferguson's Bumps and Thumps podcast, here available on YouTube and any other outlet where you can get your podcasts from. Brian Ferguson interviews several former AWA stars, Greg Gagne, Derek Dukes, and many, many others. Take a trip back in time to the AWA's glory days with Brian Ferguson on Bumps and Thumps. Welcome back, everybody, to the 1987 Supermod. I'm your host, as always, Brad Drake, and this is the Christmas series. That's right, everybody. All month long here for the month of December, we will feature the WWF and the AWA. So here we are running another WWF taping, this time for Wrestling Spotlight. So our venue, the real venue that the WWF ran, was the Coliseum at Richfield, which was in Richfield, Ohio. And let's take a look and see if that fits our needs. If it does, we'll run it. If it doesn't, we're going to find somewhere else. Okay, maybe Ohio's in Great Lakes. Okay, so here we are. We have spotted Ohio. We're looking at the Coliseum at Richfield. Something's wrong here. Let me reset this. Yep, that was the problem. So here we are, Ohio. Coliseum at Richfield. So this is a 20,000 seat arena. So obviously we're not going to use it. We're looking at 4,300 fans, actually 3,700 fans tonight. So let's bring this down to 4,000. And we'll go from there, see what we can get. And we're going to bump it up to 3,000. And I know this isn't the way it really was, and we strive for realism, but what's the sense of using that big of an arena if we're not going to fill this? So we might as well go with a smaller arena. Here, let's run the STEVE CADY Arena here in Oxford. So we're going to select that, and we're going to make the adjustment here. There we go, STEVE CADY Arena. Okay, now that we've selected our venue, we need to pick up a lady wrestler for tonight. And it has been a long time since I've done this. Where do we go here? It's been a very long time. Well, actually, it's been since we did it for the taping. Not the taping. We did it for Wrestle Rock 88. We picked up the referee. So we're looking for local wrestlers as the name of it for the show. What the heck? Maybe it's under book show. Yes, local worker. There we go. All right, let's see if there are any female wrestlers. There are not. Okay. In that case, I'm sorry here, Velvet McIntyre. We're going to take you off the show. And we are going to put in we're going to put in Lanny Poffo getting a win here. For those of you that didn't just catch that, I actually changed it to semi-enhancement here, and I have wrestlers that'll still do enhancement matches, but they can also get wins. So that's the goal with this. So let's have newcomer. Actually, let's have Terry Gibbs do the match here with Lanny Poffo. They should be able to put on a pretty good one. All right, so that takes care of us here. So let's go back and take a look at our screen, absent workers, and everything else. Okay, nothing but the people that were scheduled to be out are out. No problem. And let's take a look here at the backstage incidents. Tom Zink and Paul Roma. Oh, great. Tom Zink and Paul Roma got into it. So we are going to stern warning and see if anything happens. All right, Jimmy Hart and Hulk Hogan. And Jimmy Hart's a sociable guy. What's going on here? All right, Jimmy Hart's buying drinks. Cool. All right, up next here, Ricky Steamboat and Don Driggers. I believe that's some protege work. And it is. And Chief Stray Strongbow and Mario Mancini are also doing some protege work here. Again, if you get the chance, check out that Mario Mancini shoot interview. It's excellent. Search for it on YouTube. It is terrific. Okay, we are ready to get rolling here. Let's give our card a quick rundown so we can see what's going on here. We are going to see tonight Lanny Poffo in action, Dino Bravo. The Islanders will be in tag team action, and I doubled up on Terry Gibbs. And Pedro Morales will be in action. So we are going to have to remove Terry Gibbs here. And how about we have Lanny Poffo get the win over Steve Gatorwolf. All right, here is Steve Gatorwolf plugged in now. All right, we're going to go over to the next recording, which will be for next week. We're going to have SD Jones versus Tom Magee. Nikolai Volkoff's going to be in action. George the Animal Steele will be in singles action. And we're going to see that hot new tag team Demolition in the main event, everybody. All right, so with that said, with all that said, and it was a lot said, let's get to booking. Here we go. Gatorwolf versus Poffo in the opener. Lanny Poffo was another guy that I thought was a very good wrestler, excellent wrestler. But he gave me the creeps. Even now, when he does shoot interviews, I can't listen to him. The guy just really creeps me out. Like, look at the way he looks here. That's creepy looking. Just me. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. If you feel the same way, let me know. But the guy he really creeps me out. All right, we are going to have Dino Bravo here cut a promo. And we'll give him a shot on his own here. And who do we want to host this segment? Why don't we use... We got Lord Athlord Hayes and Gene Okerlund. That's pretty solid right there. Why don't we have Craig DeGeorge work again? Yeah, that'll do the trick. And, of course, he's in a feud here. The Dream Team is in a feud with the Rougeaus. So we're going to have him talk about Jacques and Ray. Again, a team that I think should be in the Hall of Fame, without a doubt. Their contributions were excellent to wrestling. So the Rougeaus are off screen, and Dino Bravo is based on entertainment. And this one, everybody, is booked. So up next, we have Omar Atlas mixing it up with Dino Bravo. Another enhancement match here. It's going to go 3 minutes. We saw Omar Atlas get a win on our last set of recordings. So here we go, Omar Atlas. And here is Dino Bravo. And Bravo, of course, is getting the win here. And that one is in the books. He had that side slam. Dino Bravo had that awesome side slam. Let's see if it's programmed properly. Sorry, wrong screen there, everybody. All right, the Islanders are going to cut a promo here. And it's not going to be good, but they're going to get the airtime they need. So here we go. Haku and Tama. I remember these guys clear as a day. Clear as day for my childhood. They were really good heels when they turned with Bobby Heenan. And they are talking to Craig DeGeorge. And are the Islanders in a feud? They are, with Demolition, yeah. They're going to be talking about Demolition Axe and Demolition Smash. So there we go. Entertainment. Both of them are lacking very much in that department. You know what? Just for that, we're going to give Craig DeGeorge entertainment too and see if it helps. All right, that one's booked. Let's see who the Islanders are up next facing here. Pete Doherty and Terry Gibbs. All right, we got that one all set. Here is Pete Doherty. Here is Terry Gibbs. They're facing the Islanders, obviously. And we're going to give the win to Tama. Just look at that heel face on Tama. How was that guy ever a baby face with that look on his face? Just a mean, nasty looking dude. All right, there we go. Tama with the victory here. And the Islanders get another one in the win column. Next, we have former heavyweight champion of the world, Pedro Morales. And he's going to cut a promo here. And he is obviously not in a feud with anybody. But whenever we get the chance to get Pedro on TV, it's good. Pedro Morales was a good champion. He's past his prime here, but he's still serviceable for our needs. All right, Pedro Morales is cutting that promo. And here we are to our main event, everybody. 4 minutes. Click the wrong screen again. Pete Sanchez. Sanchez is going to take on Morales. 4-minute bout. And here's Pete Sanchez. Here is Pedro. And Pedro Morales is going to get the win there. That one's in the books. We're all set here. Let's go ahead and run it and see how we do. A 17 for Gatorwolf and Poffo. Poffo gets the win with that diving senton. Red text the doom, but that's all right. Got a win for Poffo. All right, Dino Bravo, hey, gets a 69 in his promo here. That's pretty good. Good stuff. I'll take it. Up next here, we get Dino Bravo getting the win with that sidewalk slam. Excellent. Over Omar Atlas. Nobody with the announcing skill on commentary. What the hell are you talking about? You have two of the greatest of all time. We'll double check that one. All right, here is the horrible promo by the Islanders. And Craig DeGeorge had to carry this one, but hey, we tried, everybody. Let's see how their match goes. 37 overall, 67 and a 41. And hey, look at that. Doherty and Gibbs showed excellent chemistry teaming together. Let's make a note of that. Here we go. We'll put them with the enhancement tag team. Why not? All right, let's see how our next bout does here. And 52 for Pedro Morales. Pedro Morales spoke English. That's ridiculous. Pedro Morales spoke English. All right, here's our main event, and Pedro Morales gets the win. And we get a whopping 37 overall. We have to check Pedro Morales' finisher now. Boy, this show is becoming a homework assignment for me. And we're going to finish this one up here. And we're all set here to book our next batch. So here we go. SD Jones versus Tom Magee in the opener. Three minutes it's going to go. And here is special delivery. Here is Tom Magee. And Tom Magee's going to get the win, obviously. We're going to try to get him a little bit of a push here, get him some wins. And up next here, we have Nikolai Volkoff cutting a promo. We'll see how he'll do. Of course, he's going to talk to Craig DeGeorge. And we know the Slickster is with him. Here's Nikolai Volkoff. Here is Craig DeGeorge. And he's talking about that Corporal Kirchner. So here we go. Entertainment and off-screen, everybody. All right, that one's in the book. Who is Volkoff going to destroy here? Tommy Sharp is going to get messed up by Volkoff here. 3 minutes, of course. Here's Tommy Sharp. And here is Nikolai Volkoff. Volkoff with the win, everybody. We got his move set changed over, so everything should be straightened out there. And we got a promo with George Animal Steele, who would pretty much make funny pages. Funny faces and grunt and stuff like that. But who doesn't like George the Animal Steele? And here is George Steele. I think he's involved with the Ricky Steamboat feud. And he's going to talk to Craig DeGeorge. And we're going to have him talk about Randy Savage just for the heck of it. We'll see if it clicks. And entertainment. That one's booked. And next, forget who we put in there with him. Frenchie Martin. That's right. Many of you remember Frenchie Martin, who would become the manager for Dino Bravo. But before that happened, he was just doing enhancement matches for the WWF. Obviously, he'd been around a long time, but at this point, he was just doing enhancement matches. All right, and the Animal is going to get the win here. And this one is booked. And up next here, we have Demolition cutting the promo with Mr. Fuji. Let's try Demolition on their own. And see how they do. All right, here's Demolition X. Here is Demolition Smash. Here's their storylines. The Islanders they're talking about. They're talking to Craig DeGeorge. And they're talking about Haku and Tama. All right, Demolition X, Entertainment, Smash, Entertainment, Haku and Tama off screen. That one's booked. And then our main event here is going to go a whopping 4 minutes. They are going to take on Renslow and Wagner, who I found out recently were a team called the Wild Alaskans in the AWA. So they have some experience tagging together. So I put them in the game. And here they are. And here is Demolition. We're going to have, we can auto name this one. We're going to have Axe get the win. And this one is booked. We're all set. We're ready to run here, everybody. All right, Tom Magee gets the win over SD Jones, the torture rack, and we get a whopping 16. Oh. No, we definitely want to change Tom Magee. Yes. Great. It got an initial rating of poor. That's why I turn off gimmicks, because I think it's a silly thing. Nikolai Volkoff here gets an 88. What? That's awesome. It's the last thing I ever expected. Good stuff. All right, Volkoff beats Tommy Sharp here with the bear hug. And good stuff. 47 overall. George Steele gets a 75 in his promo here. And yeah, he still is put into the Steamboat and Savage storyline, so that's good stuff. And up next here, Frenchie Martin gets the win over, George Steele gets the win over Frenchie Martin with a submission. We better check this one out, because it doesn't look like his finisher transferred either. All right, up next here, Demolition cuts their promo 85 on their own. Good stuff here, everybody. Really good stuff. And here comes our main event, and they win with the Demolition decapitation. Lots of green going on here, which is good stuff. Axe and Smash 82 and 85, outstanding. 44 overall for this match, and I'll take it. We're going to go ahead and finish this one up. And 65, excellent. Okay, that's as far as we're going to go. We'll be back tomorrow to finish up with our spotlight filming here. And another exciting one tomorrow. And that's going to conclude our television tapings, everybody. But Saturday, we have to record for NESN, Boston Garden Wrestling. So we're going to be in the Garden doing an exciting show for NESN after we finish the second batch of spotlight tapings, of course. So, and here we already know we're not going to be able to get a female to wrestle Judy Martin. So let's go ahead and put another wrestler in there. And who do we want to get some experience here? Why not? Who do we want in singles action here? Let's put Brad Rangans in there. And let's get him a match here. Let's get Johnny K9 versus Brad Rangans. And we need an opponent for Jake Roberts. Messed up on that one too. And we'll give him Pete Sanchez. We just had Sanchez work. We will not use Sanchez. We will use Al Navarro. Okay. Here we go. Al Navarro is plugged in. And we're all set here, everybody. You know what? Let's take Lanny Poffo out of here also. And let's have Alex Knight do the favor for Blackjack Mulligan. All right, everybody, that's going to do it for us for this episode. As I said before, we'll be back in action again tomorrow with the next two tapings for WWF Wrestling Spotlight. If you're new to the channel, and a lot of you are, please hit that subscribe button. Leave us a message below here. Let us know how you found the channel and what you think so far. For those of you that would like version 9 of the Supermod, head on over to braddrake.net. Drop me a line. I'll be more than happy to send you a link to the database and the picture pack. You can find us on Facebook, facebook.com/groups/1987 Supermod. You can also find us over on Reddit with the subreddit of TEW 2020 Friends. Everybody, thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you tomorrow.